Hello, my name's Ken Colby. I'm the author of Smooth Skin Photo Wizard. Today I'd like to demonstrate some of the Wizard's features. Now you can start by loading a photo off your camera roll. And what the Wizard will do is it will select the skin areas and smooth them. That's the basic idea of the product. You can see how well it's done by clicking the before and after. In this case, the defaults are pretty good. And you don't really need to do anything else to this particular photo. So let's take a look at something that's a little more challenging. For here I'd like to demonstrate some of the color features. You can change the brightness, the contrast. In this case, the color balance probably could be just a little bit changed. Now you can also mix in face color. So it computes the face color and then allows you to blend it a little bit. And you can see if you put too much in, it just overwhelms the photo. So you usually want to be a little sparing in that. Now also you can see that we're putting some skin color in her hair. So what that means is that there's a problem with the selection process. So let's take a look at some of those settings. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're dealing with the skin. So if we click this, we can see that, oh, some of her hair got selected, particularly since I changed the color balance. So we want to turn down the selection sensitivity so that her hair is not selected, but her face is selected. So this is pretty good. If there's a few little gray areas of selection of hair, that's okay. Particularly with blondes, it's very difficult to get a total mask. But the point is, it'll only slightly soften the hair, and it's not usually noticeable unless you pump in too much face color. So now you notice, so that's the skin selection, select skin area, sorry. Now we have two other sliders. One is how soft is the image that we're blending. So if we don't make it soft at all, we're basically blending the original image. If we make it too soft, it can make somebody look like a doll. So somewhere in the middle here is usually pretty good, depending on the skin. And then how much effect you need, again, is somewhat subjective. If you want to have totally smooth skin, you can have that. If you want to have a few flaws show through so it looks a little bit more realistic, then that's fine too. So those are the settings, and you can always jump to the before and after to see if you like what you've done. And that's not bad. Okay. So sometimes though the settings don't work, and let's take a look at one of those examples. So here if we go to settings, you can see this black area here means that part of her skin was not selected, and if you look at it, you can see that there's a red mark on her skin. And this could be any kind of blemish. The reason it's not selected is because it's matching the color of her lips, and we don't want her lips selected, so the software determined that this was not part of her skin. So the only way around that is to go into our handy editor. And the editor is a little bit tricky to use, so I'm going to go through it slowly. First thing you need to do if you're going to edit is you need to select the color you're going to edit with. So you go close to the blemish and you put your finger down, or in this case the mouse, and you notice the select color disappears. Now you can either do a paint or a restore. We're going to paint, and everything, the selection bar disappears, but now the paintbrush is loaded and we can just go ahead and paint. And that's it. The more times you touch it, the more color you're getting. Okay, so if you want to change colors, you can go back in here, and you can always restore what you did, or if there's an area that shouldn't have been selected, like in the hair, you can restore the hair to the original color. Of course, we don't really want that, so we'll go back to select color. Oops, I didn't select the color. Let's try again. Select color, paint, and that's all there is to it. So now you can see blemish and no blemish. Okay, so it's really up to you how much, how smooth you want your skin, or if you want to repair anything that needs repairing. You can do it all with Smooth Skin Photo Wizard. I hope you enjoy the product, and thank you for your time.